Yeah, good day, multi design. In the continuation of our duplex that we're working on. So in the last episode we worked on the elevation, so we want to continue on this elevation completely. So I want to do editing to this. Say edit profile. So what I do here is that I want to work on this particular one. I'm going to drag it down a little bit, just like fix it, let it come down, and this one as well. So look at the particular thickness of it. Now what I want to do is that I will shift it up. Okay, let's say remove constraint. Now I want to do editing here, so I will say level. Let me use site so that we see everything completely. Now I will offset the normal size 150. Then with copy, I'm going to do it copy only of the side I want to work on. So now I'll do by cutting it off here. Cut it off here. The same thing here. So I'm going to remove the extra parts while I lay this one to the edge. Okay, so click finish now. Finish. So go back to the north elevation, then I drag this down, still like this, then drag it up a bit. Okay, so I'm going to copy it again this time around, write it up, so make it now a light one. So I did the extrusion, come to site, open it. So what I do now is I'll set this one not of 150 again, but of 50, or let's say 80. It's okay, only without copy. Just offset 80 without copy at on side. You can extend like this. So leave this one at that position. So go back to the north elevation now. So you will bring in more evidence to the front. So this is what we do. Now the next thing I need to do now is that since I've created this, is to create the, I've deviated a little bit from the original stuff. I always say you won't design according to what you have done for somebody, because it's their properties, their work. You just need to get permission to do something similar. So I'm going to say edit. So create similar here now. Just copy from here. So stick with there. You can mirror now. Okay. Align. Stick with here. Okay. Okay, now you click finish. Edit category. So after then you do edit category, then the next thing is that you change this. You can just use this. So go to north elevation, drag it down completely, then drag this one, let it be at the top. Okay, so with this you can just leave finish. Now our journey still continue. We move to level 1. At the level 1 now, I'm going to click on this wall and I will say create. So the hard part of that part is what I want to do. So I'm going to say the height to be 600, while the offset to be 2400. Then I'm going to draw around here. So leave that, then start again, stop it here. So when you look at it from the north, this is what you find. So if it's not satisfactory, you can drag it down a bit. So you just drag it down a bit to fit in. Yes, so you can bring this to below as well and let it stay. So the whole thing coming on point and everything giving themselves the clear indicator of where we are going. So the aesthetic value of the elevations are coming out little after the other. So I'm going to start by, I've never created the parts. So what I used to do, I don't normally follow, so just like creating the components and you free yourself from more the issue. So what you do here is that you just go to architecture, model in place, just come here, then select so FE, so just click on generic building and anything that you need that is okay. So casement will be the point of use. I will always advise you use casement to do whatever you want to do. So just change the material to glass and make use of it for that idea. So I'm going to use extrusion. If you want to use extrusion, it's okay. If I decide to use a sweep, all depends on your choice. But I would like to use extrusion. So just click draw and close. So what do you need now? You can just like draw this length and draw it back. Now offset this to the thickness of 5 mm would be good thickness, or let's just use 10 mm, okay, for the thickness of the glass. So you offset with copy, click copy, offset it with copy. Now trim, let everything be trimmed, okay, trim everything, then you click finish here. So go to 3D view and you adjust the whole thing. So drag it up, go back to not elevation, I think where you're going to fill there perfectly. So drag it and fit into the position. Okay, yes, with this now. So what you do, edit the category and pick glazing. So aluminum glazing will be done. So as you have that now, the next thing is that you create a mullion around us this space. So what you do, you do the same, just say create similar. So you just select normal, so like this. I'm going to give this 10. So what is the total offsets from here? So I think it's 300 and something. So I think that would be okay, and just like offset it for that. So the next one you take it, so you can decide to bring this one to the very edge, to bother yourself with too much of parameter. So now you get this one done. So what else do we need now is to copy or mirror this. Just select all, say mirror. So drag this to this point of contact. So what do? You can rotate or do whatever you want to do. Just mirror with copy, so that will be more easy. So drop it here. So what do you have? What you do now? Copy and paste. Move. So move it to this point. So you create that. Then you click finish. So you can increase this one to, let's say, 3,000 for now. So change the graphics and go and choose if you choose aluminum, whatever metal object you choose, it will be okay. So go to not elevation, then you drag this to the very top. So all this one you are going to be seeing them the moment you start rendering your work. So that is why you do the modeling, so that you suit what you are creating. So I'm going to click finish here now. So I have done with this elevation to some certain level. I will still have some work to do on it. It's not yet over. So what I need now is to create the fast around this way. So I'm going to go down ground floor plan. and I will say model in place, model this. So most of this I used to do it in my previous video, so if you have not watched it before, please your first time, can you do that? And I used to remind, I forget to tell, if you just subscribe for the first time, you are just seeing us for the first time, kindly do what? Subscribe to this channel. It's part of the privilege, so you'll be able to continue watching and put on notification button so that by the time we are creating things like this, you'll be informed that ideas has come up. Then we are, so this is what we do every day on this channel. So you click like that. So after you are done with this, you just surround it with creative. So you go this way and go that way. Okay, so for the next thing you do is offset this one to give you, let's say 1000. Okay, offset with copy. Do not do without copy. So offset with copy, offset with copy. So what you do now, you close the gap, that is the edge gap. Okay, I think with that you close this one so that you trim the remaining parts that look open, because that open side is not what you Revit wants. So you must always do your best to close it up. So click finish. So as we done, you can change the material here first before you move on. So just select any normal white here. So it's just a pure white. So you select this one now, you click, then just press 1, say okay. So the next thing you do is switch. So this time around you increase the height of this to 3 or 280. Okay, say okay. Edit, change the material. So search for grass like this, you use it. So edit this time around, offset, and then you offset that 150 without copy this time around, so that you set back, sets it back inside. Okay, so now this is what, however, this is how far the whole things look. So when you look at it and go to 3D completely and see your work, so this is what we've been working on creating. So if any other one, we adjust this one based on what we have. So you can adjust this one even though when you do not go to editing aspects. Just make sure that you know what you flow. So just drag and drag, do the same thing here, drag. So that's how you can work like that with extrusion. Extrusion is so flexible that you can do that. So this is how far of this nature could be. So I have an issue here which I need to click correct. So I'm going to do that by dragging this down. So click here and say extrude extrusion. So while this go up, we need to bring it to the barest minimum so that it's not going to be visible at that point. It's going to be displayed, so you drag it down. Okay, so let me quickly create this step before we call it a wrap. So there's still more work to be done on this elevation, but the more you work, the more beauty the whole thing comes. So let's create steps. So now go to east or west. Okay, I think I should go to east. So from the east now, this is where I want to create mine. So I'm going to use part of this extrusion. So I just want the modeling to be completed as a single family. So I don't want to be splitting families everywhere. So that's how you work. So that by the time if you want to copy, you copy them at once and you go and use them in the next project. So if you have the opportunity of doing that. So I'm going to do this by clicking. So this time around, I'm not doing measurements. I just want to have the desired number of what I want to do. So I have the desire to this point. So what I do is that I will select dimension to place the value. So I'm not doing measuring aspect here, so I will do the same thing as well. So imagine, so you get, so I will do the last one and I'll put it there. Now what did I need to do now? I want to use it to equate everything. So you click on equation, so everything will smooth and everything will come back to normal. So save it, select this one as well, and then you use equal, and you see, so everything now divided themselves into equal parts. So you can delete it now and see what you have done. So the equal from here to here, you can measure. You see that you achieve the same 280 from here to here. Can you see? So if you do the same thing at this level too, still achieve the same 280. So the same thing you do for every other one, except for this one. I think I did not measure this one perfectly, so but the remaining ones have the same. And just imagine 125. But now I'm going to change that because I don't want the way this one goes up. So I will say, so start again, 125. You see that they give that function. So I'm going to say equals, so that this will adjust. Can you see that it has adjusted itself? So that is how you can use that dimension to augment something. So click finish, and you come to not, you drag to the level you desire it to be. So that's alpha. So we create this. Now this step can be repeated and replicate across the whole building on each area that you want them to stay. So I will just like selecting aluminum this to be for the, so when you look at it on 3D now, you see that these are coming up to the proper development aspect. So I'm clicking save for that to continue. So the elevation has been created, the whole idea as coming up one after the other. So this is the building. So if you have reached this level of design, this, I say congratulations to you, but this is a real project that you have completed. Have reached this level. So that is no matter how the client, you get this to a client that will not appreciate you as a an architect or a designer that you may be. So as far we go, in the next episode we're going to work more on the whole environment and add some things that we have never added before, and then we complete the plan process and everything. So if you are there, I've never been working with the sheets, so this time around we introduce you to that from this project. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.